charts which I'll be using for the dashboard. Let me take first chart of subcategory versus sales. Let me take its bar chart, main column. I'm formatting it, make it vertically so that I can read the data. And I'm renaming sheet name as subcategory sale. That's it. Good to go. So you can even rename this sheet also as a subcategory if needed. So next I'll take up I'll say date wise I'll take up sales. I'll take line chart. Now I'm looking forward to expand it on the month wise, just for my understanding, and I'm putting my values also. End of the line I'm just looking my values. That's it. I'm renaming it say order sales. Let me write spelling is wrong. Sales. Then let me take one more case there. Say a few small charts. One is from category sales. I'll take it bar, swap it, and I'm looking for coloring based on segment. Okay, I'll drag the segment in colors. Or give me breakup of the segments. You can see the okay. I'll put the segment. You can see the segments are there. Consumer, corporate, and home office are there. And let me write it as a category sales. Next, I am having say one more case. I'm taking. I'll take segment and sales. I'm making a tree map. Small one, not a bigger one. Segment sales. Small data. Along with this data, I'm showing values also. Let me drag sales here. I'm formatting the sales figure. I'm saying field to be formatted, and I'll say it would be currency. Decimal would not be there. It would be in a thousands. Let it be dollar. No issue. So I'm having 3 segments to show on. So we are okay with the 4th chart to start with the dashboard. For starting dashboard, you can go for dashboard menu and you choose new dashboard, or from bottom also you have plus sign on second last button from this icon next to your segment sale. I say new dashboard. First you adjust the element. The export I say let it be automatic. Best practice. You want to preview the device, you can go for device preview. Currently we are not going for that. Let it be automatic, and try to get it floating. For tilt it will be very difficult to manage your alignments. So if I take floating first, I'll checkbox this dashboard chart. Let me give it header. The sales report. I'll say okay. I'll now again drag. So depending on case, let me take a first order sale. I'll take a. I can drag it based on your case. Next, I drag category sales, or you can take a subcategory. I'll put it here. And even I can take your category sales. We are taking subcategory, and next we are taking category only. And we'll have to segment sale. So let me take segment in place available with me. I'll say segment sale. So I'm not interested in this legend. So in all charts, you are having option of fit. You always need to go for entire width. For every chart, you make sure you have this property, entire view, so that you will be able to utilize your space of area. This entire, let me, you can drag it segment here. If you can clear this if needed. Let it be here. Escape you can press if you want. So next I say subcategory are there in title, and here also I'm doing the same, entire view. You have to confirm that things are rightly arranged. So you can have your legend. If you are taken a legend available, you can take it as value. In parallel to this, I'm not looking for this legend. Let it be. I'm looking for total sale and total profit to be there in parallel. So for that, I'm creating one more chart there. So I'm saying sales is there. I'm renaming it sheet name as total sale. You can do the formatting if needed. I say bold, and I'll say let it be 80. And for sales figure also I'm doing formatting. I'll say it in currency, it in 1000, and decimal should not be there. And font I'm just increasing just for making it more readable. I'm saying 20, and color I say blue. It would be a bold one. Same I do for profit case. Profit. Let me take a text only. I'll say sheet name is total profit, and I'm doing the same formatting which I did it here. So let me see what formatting I did. 18 and bold. Okay, I'll do the same formatting here. 18 and bold. And I'm doing the same formatting which I did for sales part. Format, value, I'll say it is currency, unit in K, decimal should not be there. I'll say font is in 18, bold one, and value in blue. Depending on case, you can take it out. Fine. So now go back to your dashboard. So we are having dashboard here. So let me close this. So I'll be getting this two more things here. So let me drag this somewhere. Let me utilize the space. Let me take entire view to be utilized. And I'm putting it on the corner, or you can put it here to make it more readable. Fine. So you can format if needed. Caption and other things are there. So let me take profit also. Entire view. That's a value we are having. Finally, if you want to add an image, you can add image. I say image to be add. Let's drag it. I'll say image to be taken as a, let me take a logo of Antrix as an image. So let me put it on your right hand side. Finally, if you want to add anything else on here, you can add it. So you can take a blank space, or if you want to open a web page on this dashboard, you can take it. Currently, we are not looking for that any information. So we are happy with the available data. So let me change the font of this also a little bit extra, so that more prominent header would be there. So we are all good to go. So by default, if I want to connect my charts with internally, if I select some segment here, respectively, data should be get filtered on. There are two options: either you create a legend from there, or use filters from your parameters. Then you can have this. Otherwise, we are having this option there: use as a filter. If you click on this keep, you will be having impact on other charts. Parallelly, you can make for others. Say similarly, if you say I'm looking to make this as a filter chart, if you click on any specific category, subcategory, sorry, the impact would be there on the other parts. If you press escape, all things will be normal. So that's a normal dashboard which you are having. Depending on case, you can take a call if you want to any customization to be done. Because in advanced portion of Tableau, we are having option of hosting it on your Tableau server, and we are having some actions which we can apply on Tableau part. So we are keeping it till here. So let me write this dashboard, the sales dashboard. That's it.